Alright, so apparently there's a time limit for activating your check card. I've had two sent to me. The first one sent to a wrong address, and that's understandable. I don't even know, I think it was in Boise or something. So I had them send it to Spokane, the Spokane homeless shelter. I picked that one up, and then I sit on it because I got over $1,000 worth of gift cards I wanted to spend. So I wasn't in any hurry to activate my card, that second card. So I sat on it, I think, for over a month. And then now recently I'm trying to activate it, and apparently they're telling me that I didn't activate it soon enough. So now they canceled out the second card, and now they have to send me a third card. And I'm running pretty low on the gift cards. I didn't expect there to be a time limit for activation now. Like I communicated with the lady like over a month ago, and I told her that I have the card, and how do I activate it? And she's like, oh yeah, just send me the last 4 digits. I waited a month on that one, and then sent it recently, like last week or so, and then now she's saying that it was canceled. And now I asked, how long does it take for the stuff to get, for the card to get canceled? Because I don't understand. I didn't know there was a time limit. So now I'm waiting on that response, and I don't really want to go back to all the way to Spokane again. That's a few hundred miles away now, and I'm not really interested in going back all the way just to pick up a stupid card. A third card. I'm holding the second chip card, and apparently it's canceled because the system is set up to cancel if you don't activate it soon enough. And it comes as a surprise. I guess they expect people to activate it right away. I guess that's what most people do. Maybe they find that it's just best to do it that way, and then people like me who make mistakes on waiting too long. So that's whenever I can set up an address. Now I have to. At this local city, I have to look for a homeless shelter, and I did find it actually on the map. Now I have to visit there and see if they accept mail. But I'm not really interested in sticking around here for a week. That's the thing too. I wanna maybe start heading south. It's raining quite a bit. It's gonna be raining for the next 2 days around here. But yeah, my money's running low, and I tried to check my gift card, how much left I have. I think it's a couple $100. But I tried to check it on my iPad, and it's giving me failed. Visa. I tried to check Visa, my gift card / whatever, and I put in all the numbers right, but it's not able to tell me. It's saying that I'm giving a wrong card or something. I can't exactly check it on the website, at least through the iPad. I know the iPad gives error messages, a lot of error problems, so I'll maybe try to recheck it on my laptop. But things are getting a little more dire, and that's the thing. I wanted to wait till things got more dire before I activated the chip card. I wasn't in a hurry to use the chip card. I didn't want to use it until I got through those gift cards, because I don't really like hanging on to all these gift cards. I'm not sure how much I have one for Safeway still. I just have the general one for gas. I think I can fill up the tank one more time. So it's kind of dire, but yeah, if an emergency happened, I can't pay for anything. What are my alternatives for paying for stuff? Do I have to call the bank every time through the store, wherever I need to like get food, and then have the bank like coordinate my banking account with the store in some way every time I want to purchase now that they've canceled my card. It's quite a financial situation, and I'm really reliant on this bank because it's the only way I can accept the AdSense payments. AdSense doesn't pay out in cash. They don't pay out by Western Union. It has to go to the credit union, and then I got to deal with that. And I can't just start a new credit union elsewhere because it's I need an address. I need to like show them a utility bill, and I don't have that. So that's why I stick with and try to keep working with RCU. So it's really frustrating, this financial situation. When worst comes to worst, I have an idea on how to beg for money, and I take it from the guys that hang out on the street corners and with the signs, and also the sign flippers. I have kind of an idea how I think I would beg for money if I can't get a new check card in time. I'm thinking maybe I could try asking for money, saying like, okay, can you borrow me money? I will pay you back, type of thing, maybe in the sign, and I'll make it nice and big. And then I think the key might be, because sign flippers do it all the time. They twirl their signs. No homeless people tend to do that. All these bums, they just sit in one spot, motionless, and hold their signs. Sitting in wheelchairs, sitting on their bags, standing in the rain. They won't move, and they'll look at you, they'll stare at you, and look as sad as possible. But I'm thinking maybe if I show a little more enthusiasm and twirl the sign more or something, because I don't know how else. I need cash now. I have to work with cash. I need to figure it out. Short of robbing a bank, yeah, I guess begging is the next best thing. I could look for the day labor, try to find that. I guess I'll need to pay attention to that. I'll need to find other sources of income, because the bank is not going to be a source for a while. They got time limits on this activation stuff. And then I just have to flat out conserve how much I spend. That's probably the most important thing, is just conserving what I spend. And I've done that before. I've actually reduced how much I've eaten and stuff. I've tried to challenge myself. And of course the food banks, those are alternatives. Actually picking up the pennies. I actually do generally skip pennies, but I should be picking them up just to be on the safe side now, holding on to them. Usually I look at pennies as though the weight is not worth carrying them around in my car, especially. Selling things off, I don't really have anything to sell off. I got a little bit more money on the food stamps. That reactivates the 3rd coming up. So that's something to look forward to. That'll help. That'll be in a week or two. So that'll help stave off expenses as I try to figure out this. I'm thinking that there's no way, because they wouldn't extend my one card. So I'm thinking that they're gonna have to send me a 3rd card, because they refuse to extend the other card, and I'm thinking they're not gonna work with my 2nd card they sent. So I'm gonna need to set up. I'm gonna need to give them another address. It's gonna have to be a homeless shelter. I responded to her and said, "Can you send it to a general delivery?" But I know she denied me last time. And I think I'm working with the same girl. She knows that well, she should have known that in the messages that I got this card, and I told her, that I have it, and now it's been reported stolen or something. It's been canceled for whatever. I don't know how the system works. Now I want to learn how the system works, because I didn't realize that it was on such a timed basis. I mean, they figure that these time limits are reasonable. I'm sure their board of directors have sat down and considered that's based on their statistics. I'm sure they're using statistics for this, that if a card isn't activated in a certain amount of time, then it's best just to cancel it. So that's something they set up, but I wasn't aware of. It didn't say activated in a certain time or we'll cancel. I just didn't see that, but I miss a lot of things constantly. It's like I think that I'm right, and then somebody turns around and says, "Oh, it says it right here. You just didn't see it," and that happens so much for me. It's quite frustrating.